Votes for Women, A Portrait of Persistence, is the centrepiece of the Smithsonian's Because of Her Story program, highlighting the objects and stories of women who have brought their contributions out from the margins and into the forefront of US history. It has a massive 124 objects, including loans from prestigious institutions and private lenders across the nation. And of course, 22 of the portraits come from our own collection. It is the first exhibition to survey the visual history of the women's suffrage movement for over a span of 130 years, and more importantly, puts the struggle for female suffrage into the context of the women of colour who also agitated for change alongside the many other battles of civil rights. There are many myths around the origin story of the women's movement, which in this exhibition really starts with the abolitionists and the 1840s. Perhaps the most pervasive of those myths was the idea that Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, along with Lucretia Mott, her sister Martha, Mary Ann McClintock, and Jane Hunt met around a kitchen table and planned a convention a few days later whereby they would dramatically read out their declaration of sentiments declaring that men and women were created equal. The truth, however, was that Anthony was not at Seneca Falls in 1848, and she and Stanton did not meet until 1851, 3 years later. Moreover, the sisterhood has always been fraught, with women not always supporting other women, especially with the passing of the 15th Amendment, granting African American men and others of colour the ballot, and the movement actually splitting into two, mediated all the while by our hero, Frederick Douglass. This exhibition actually tries to take on the messy side of this history, when women were not always supportive of each other. It also goes to the heart of portraiture itself, that rarely portrayed women.
Votes for Women, A Portrait of Persistence is an exhibition curated by Kate Clarke Lemay, historian and director of Portal, Portrait Gallery's scholarly center. The initiative is one of the country's most ambitious undertakings to research, collect, document, display, and share the compelling story of women. Votes for Women, A Portrait of Persistence is on view at the National Portrait Gallery through January 5th, 2020.